A war veteran who almost died in Iraq is the victim of a tragic accident at Darien Lake. Tonight we're hearing from family members of Army Sergeant James Hackemer, who say he died doing what he loved. Army Sergeant James Hackemer lived without boundaries, without restraints.
He wasn't limited, that's all he wanted. He wanted to just push forward and do as much as he could. He didn't hold back.
James wasn't holding back on Friday during a trip to Darien Lake with his family. He made up his mind that he wanted to get on the ride of steel, and that was that. His sisters say once he made up his mind to do anything, there's no denying him.
According to James, he didn't have limitations.
In his mind.
No, not at all. He really, I would say his next biggest dream to conquer was to drive again.
James had only been home for about 4 months. He spent the previous 3 years going from treatment facility to treatment facility, recovering from injuries he suffered during an IED blast in Iraq in 2008. The Darien Lake trip was just one part of him getting back to the life he wanted.
We've all said this all day today is however long he was on that ride, a minute and a half,
Yeah,
it had to have been
the best time in the last 3.5 years.
It was probably the only time in the last 3.5 years that he felt,
completely normal again.
James's sisters don't blame the amusement park, nor are they angry with their brother. How can they possibly cope so well? They do it by remembering something their brother said.
I want people to know that God has been there for me since the beginning. He's had my hand on me since the beginning. I want people to know that he is there for everybody. No matter what they're going through, know that he's always there by your side. So if you're down, just go turn to him. He'll pick you right back up.
And the ride of steel at Darien Lake remained closed today while the investigation continued. And we're also hearing from witnesses who saw the terrifying moments unfold. 14-year-old Cora Mulanix was one of the many people on the ride when it happened.
Everyone was so shocked and yelling at the operators, don't go on the ride, don't go on the ride. And they let another cart go up, right after us, which I don't get why they didn't get them off and then get us off. And they didn't even ask us if we were okay or anything.
It's a leather little strap that goes over your waist and then something pulls down, but that's not even secure, it shakes. And you feel fine, but you feel loose. And it was kind of at the part where you do kind of jump out of your seat a little bit, but no one expected that to happen.
Well, from his injuries in Iraq to his return to Western New York, News 4 has been following Army Sergeant Hackemer's story. We've posted more on his life on our website, WIVB.com.